Maybe you have felt less enthusiastic when you wake up from sleep in the morning, or feel like your life is boring. Isn't waking up in the morning a very special thing in your life? We can still breathe, think, and do other things that we sometimes forget are extraordinary things in our lives. Just imagine that the next day you can't breathe anymore and can't enjoy other beautiful things. Marcus Aurelius once said, "When you rise in the morning, think how precious the privilege is to live, breathe, think, enjoy, and love in this light." How can we create mornings that align with an unwavering appreciation of life? Today we offer a morning routine based on the wisdom of grit to create a calm and meaningful day. I would really appreciate it if you could press the bell to subscribe, and it gives me a passion to spread the Stoic philosophy and make sure you don't miss any videos. Let's dive into 10 things you should do every morning referring to Stoic routines. 1. Prepare for your mornings. Marcus Aurelius wisely said that we should focus all our efforts on achieving our goals. Otherwise, our actions will be in vain if the results are wrong. It takes more effort to wake up early than simply setting the alarm at 5 in the morning and hoping for the best. We should practice this not only when we wake up, but also before going to bed. We must make the decision to take advantage of the morning time. You have no control over your consciousness while you sleep, but you can fully control your nighttime activities to help you wake up feeling refreshed. One way is to reduce unnecessary activities. Starting tonight, make a promise to yourself. Gather all the ingredients for tomorrow. For example, prepare your workout clothes before bed if you plan to visit the gym. You can save energy the next day by sorting your clothes in the evening. When your workout gear, including footwear, is waiting for you in your room when you wake up, it's hard to skip a workout if you go to the gym in the morning. This is a 2-minute exercise that will save your energy in the morning. If you have a problem that you can't seem to control or can't immediately address, try deep breathing exercises before bed. Take a deep breath, count to 5 seconds, then exhale all the air slowly while counting silently. Do this before going to bed. This exercise can increase the oxygen supply to your body. It helps your body realize that there is no threat and makes you relax. Your pulse drops, your muscles relax, and you will be enveloped in an incredible sense of inner calm. For you to get a good night's sleep, your mind must be calm. Your morning will be directly affected by this. You're on the right track to waking up earlier and having a more productive day by letting go of the little things. Number 2. Set daily intentions, not goals. Our paths are guided by intentions and goals, but they are done in very different ways. Goals are inherently future-oriented and focused on outputs, achievements, and results. On the other hand, intention brightens the path and is an anchor of the present moment that is embedded in our values and the person we hope to become. Daily Stoicism highlights the difference between the things we can control and the things we cannot. Goals are often tied to external outcomes that are sometimes beyond our control. Despite our best efforts, unexpected obstacles may arise, but they remain within our control. Instead of concentrating on the tasks at hand, think about what kind of day you want to have. What kind of person do you want to be today? Will you be patient, accept each moment as it comes, and not rush through it? Do you plan to understand others and yourself, realizing that we all fight our own struggles? Or maybe you want to be brave and push yourself to overcome obstacles and get out of your comfort zone. Write down this intention. Maybe that's what they look like now. I will listen more than talk. I will resolve disputes with understanding. These things serve as reminders of the kind of person you want to become. They are not tasks to be completed. As Seneca beautifully said, what matters is not what you endure, but how you endure it. In this endeavor, intention becomes our daily compass. It directs our responses, choices, and behavior, turning them from passive aspirations into active choices that impact our daily lives. By making daily intentions, you dedicate yourself to virtue rather than outcomes. Success is determined by your actions, reactions, and way of living in the world, not by what you accomplish. This is a significant change in viewpoint in line with Stoic wisdom and guaranteeing that, in spite of the uncertainty of the present, you have a distinct idea of who you are. Reflect on the transient nature of life. The profound realization and acceptance of the transient nature of everything every morning is one of the fundamental tenets of Stoic philosophy. Give yourself a moment to really absorb this reality. Look for a peaceful spot to sit where you won't be bothered. Make sure your body is balanced between attentiveness and calmness by maintaining an upright yet relaxed posture. Now focus your perspective and consider your life to be just a glimpse in the grand scheme of things. The purpose of this visualization is to help us understand our fleeting consciousness and existence, not to trivialize our importance. Providing a serious reminder and realizing how short life is. When we truly understand how short life is, we make the decision to put important things before unimportant disputes and distractions. Thinking like this sets you up to face the day with a stronger sense of purpose when you wake up. This daily practice is not about facing death with fear, but accepting the present with love, respect, and action. The wise saying, "Life is long if you know how to make the most of it," reminds us to live each day with meaning and grace. Number 4, practice mindfulness and meditation. Despite coming from very different cultural backgrounds, Stoicism and mindfulness philosophies complement each other well by emphasizing a peaceful and meaningful inner life. Aware of the nature of the present, the Stoics argued that most human misery was caused by thinking too much about the past and too little about the future. According to Epicus, they are disappointed not because of the object, but because of their perspective on it. He refers to the power of the present and the importance of our perspective in this regard. Take time in the morning to practice meditation or mindfulness. This does not mean chanting mantras or sitting in the lotus position, unless you feel comfortable. It's about settling into a comfortable position, finding a quiet place, and regaining a sense of grounding. Close your eyes and focus your thoughts inward. Start by simply paying attention to your breathing, the rise and fall of your chest, and the sensation of air going in and out of your nostrils. Your breath is always there as an anchor in the present moment when your mind wanders, because it often gently returns your focus to your breath without judgment. As you feel comfortable, become more aware of these body sensations. Feel the weight of your body on the chair or floor, and pay attention to the temperature of the room. Feel the material against your skin. This feeling just exists. Acknowledge it without attaching meaning to it. Then slowly shift your focus to your thoughts and feelings. Think of it as clouds moving across the sky or leaves drifting down a river. The key here is detachment. You do not participate, rather, you are a spectator. This approach is in line with our significant emphasis on comprehending and evaluating external occurrences. In the latter second of your meditation, focus on a tenet or quotation. You could consider what Marcus Aurelius said, for instance, "The universe changes. Our thoughts shape the way we live." Allow this insight to seep into your spirit, directing your behavior and thoughts all day long. A strong practice of identifying and enjoying the present, differentiating between external events and internal emotions, and constructing a fortress of inner peace in the face of life's uncertainties, including mindfulness and meditation in your morning routine, goes beyond simple relaxation. Number 5, journal your thoughts. In Stoic practice, journaling is more than just keeping track of happenings. It's a private dialogue with oneself, an act of reflection and grounding, and occasionally, the simple act of putting ideas on paper can have profoundly transformational effects. Select a diary that speaks to you first. This could be a straightforward journal, an ornate diary, or an electronic file. This is your sacred place, free from outside expectations and criticism. It's where you start each morning, letting your unadulterated thoughts come to life. Jot down the first ideas that cross your mind. They can be hopes for the next day or lingering sentiments from the previous dream. This first pass helps to eliminate mental clutter. The next change is to concentrate on being grateful for the vast fabric of existence. Stoicism teaches us the importance of living in the present moment, even when it's easy to become mired in our desires or shortcomings. 3 things. Anything from the comfort of your blanket, to the smile of a loved one, to the simple fact of waking up to a fresh day, for which you are truly thankful. Explore introspection. Think about a Stoic concept or a personal dilemma. Ask questions to yourself. Do my actions reflect my values? Did I behave impulsively or rationally yesterday? What can I do differently today? This is a self-awareness and growth activity rather than a self-criticism one. Finally, make sure you use your journal to create an intention for the day. Jot down a brief declaration or pledge grounded in the Stoic qualities of bravery and wisdom, fairness and moderation. This is your moral compass, directing your behavior and choices. Keep in mind that your notebook serves as a mirror, reflecting your inner world throughout the day. It is an instrument, a mentor, a buddy. The Meditations of Marcus Aurelius. He used his personal notebook as a means of reminding himself of Stoic principles for comprehending his acts and negotiating the difficulties of life, and it eventually became one of the most prominent Stoic writings. Number 6, embrace discomfort. In today's modern world, we often feel discomfort in our daily lives. Comfort has become an expectation, a standard by which progress is measured. However, the Stoic philosophers, with their insight, realized that the search for ease without difficulty could hinder individual growth. They think that intentionally allowing for minor annoyances is a good way to build character, learn to feel pain, and prepare for life's inevitable challenges. Seneca suggests scheduling a specific number of days to wear the ugliest, most affordable clothing, while asking oneself, is this the condition I am so afraid of? The idea here is not to promote unnecessary suffering, but rather to remind ourselves of our innate resilience and to stop relying on outside comfort. Upon beginning your day, consider how to purposefully inflict discomfort. A cold shower can wake you up and sharpen your senses. This practice is thought to represent symbolic purification in addition to raising physical attentiveness, dispels apathy, and reaffirms your ability to live a long and prosperous life. For example, you decide not to drink the first cup of coffee in the morning, and remind yourself that internal motivation and willpower come from within, not from external stimulants. You can also think about deeper routines, such as setting aside 10 minutes to reflect on previous difficulties, acknowledge your accomplishments and progress, or decide to walk or bike instead of driving to work to engage in physical activity as validation of your body's potential. This has 2 purposes. First, these daily discomfort actions develop your mind and spirit by gradually getting out of your comfort zone. We prepare to face life's bigger and unavoidable problems. Second, we learn to value comforts more when we have them and realize that they are not the source of our happiness or contentment when we sporadically forgo some of them. Dealing with discomfort is not self-defeating. It completes itself. Letting go of unnecessary dependencies and embracing a firm philosophy of inner freedom by realizing that true satisfaction does not depend on external conditions. Number 7, revisit Stoic teachings. A life of compassion, resilience, and purpose can be guided by the timeless compass offered by the depth of knowledge found in Stoic philosophy. However, these teachings are not just words read once and then forgotten. Rather, they are seeds of knowledge that require constant nurturing to develop within us and show up in the things we do every morning. Make encounters with the wisdom of Stoic philosophers a ritual. Whether it's the profound reflections of Marcus Aurelius, the entertaining and enlightening letters of Seneca, or the helpful lectures of Epictetus, approach these works with reverence rather than just skimming them like any other book. Using a daily Stoic meditation book, or choosing a chapter at random from an Stoic text, you can start by letting chance guide you. There is a special element to this method, and it often leads you to insights that you feel can apply to your current or future situation. Once you choose a passage, think about and reflect on it. Read it word for word attentively, letting each idea sink into your mind. Pay attention to the point, visualize the message, and consider its significance. What does this information mean to you personally? What eternal truths are mentioned in it? After this reflection, you may be motivated to write down your ideas. Keeping a journal involves more than just writing. It is an introspective process of adopting ancient wisdom into one's beliefs. As you write, the teachings may reveal new aspects to you, or you may consider them in the context of current or future events. Since grit is actually a philosophy of action, implementing this morning practice is of real value. If today's teachings emphasize the fleeting nature of life, let them motivate you to cherish every moment. It illustrates how important other perspectives are. Wear it as a defense against undeserved compliments or criticism. Fundamentally, each Stoic lesson is an exhortation to act, urging you to infuse wisdom and virtue into your everyday activities. If you have the good fortune to be traveling this Stoic path alongside friends or a community, think about talking about these insights and having these kinds of discussions with them. You may improve community development and broaden your understanding by listening to differing perspectives and sharing your own ideas. It is more than just a reading exercise to engage with the lessons of Stoic philosophy each morning. Stoic philosophers remind us that the true essence of learning is not only in information, but also in the expression and living of the essence of wisdom, which is a commitment to live with attention, intention, and ethical behavior every day. Number 8. Avoid distractions after waking up. Marcus Aurelius advises people to focus on every minute like a rob man or woman when they wake up and eliminate all other distractions by completing the task at hand. When we wake up in the morning, we find ourselves interested in many things, without even knowing our own goals. Anything can be a distraction, like an Instagram message, bad news on a news channel, a strange video on WhatsApp, or a new episode of your favorite TV show. No matter what time you wake up, there are many channels for communication and stimulation these days. Lots of distractions. There are times when you think things are working against you, which distracts you and prevents you from doing something important. These distractions are usually activities that need to be done, but don't demand your immediate attention, so they operate as productivity delays. You get up early for a purpose, and that purpose is to maximize the additional time you have to accomplish the things you love before rushing to meet the responsibilities of daily life. 9. Practice Amor Fati. There are deep and simple truths, both intimate and surprising, in every aspect of Stoic philosophy. Predestined love, or Amor Fati, is a passionate embrace of all that life has to offer, whether happiness or pain. This is not a call for apathy, victory or misfortune. Every morning at the break of dawn, we also face uncertainty. Future plans can go wrong, dreams can come true, or unexpected difficulties can arise. The amorphous Stoic principle invites us into situations like this, inviting us to love and accept everything that comes our way. Imagine the instant of calm and relaxation that this way of looking at things offers while facing challenges. You may ask how I can learn from it, or even confirm that this is what I need rather than moaning about why this is happening to me. Such a change highlights the benefits, the lessons, and the strength that results from them practicing Amor Fati in the morning, rather than lessening the burden of adversity. Now, as you get ready for the day, think about the obstacles you might face and picture them not as obstacles, but as necessary components of the path the universe has chosen for you to develop and define your character. Remember Marcus Aurelius' statement that what hinders action encourages action. In the embrace of amorphacy, everything that stands in the way becomes the path. It is a powerful reminder that we are active players in life rather than passive objects of fate, and that we can use every circumstance as a springboard for development, insight, and gratitude. Let Amor Fati be your compass as you live by this steadfast philosophy, guiding you with patience through the storms, through the bright days with gratitude, and with an unwavering love for the journey of life itself. Stoic wisdom is about realizing the nature of existence, concentrating on what we can manage, and cultivating a fortress of inner calm rather than repressing feelings or imposing a rigid life. Even though this practice offers a methodical approach, allow Stoicism to adapt to your life so you can grow according to your own needs. The best revenge is ultimately to avoid becoming like your enemy and stop getting in the way of your own happiness and serenity, as mentioned by Marcus Aurelius. Number 10. Appreciate your life. In learning to cultivate morals and values, Marcus Aurelius was genuinely humble and sincere, and he showed appreciation to those who helped shape who he was. Thus, practice gratitude by maintaining a journal. Keeping a gratitude journal is an easy process. Experiencing gratitude is not limited to life's major events. Developing an attitude of thankfulness starts with recognizing and celebrating all of life's blessings and realizing that nothing is too little to be thankful for. You should write down 3 to 5 things for which you are thankful each day in a gratitude notebook or journal. If you've had a tough day at work, make it your priority to get home, to your family, or to your pets. Before you go to bed, just express gratitude for your life. Not only can a grateful life help you sleep better at night, but it also provides you with the room to get up with courage and take on the day's new difficulties. Keep in mind that your final thought before going to bed is frequently your first idea in the morning. Make it a habit to consistently set high expectations for the next morning. Every night, express gratitude, offer yourself forgiveness for any mistakes you made during the day, and resolve to give it your all the next day. We change, not the things around us. Please share your morning routine in the comments section below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching. Until we meet again, I encourage you to immerse yourself in these Stoic techniques and let them to improve your life and your attitude.